Libra.
Hey Libra, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you guys are doing well. I just love this mist. Let's get into this standard personal. I swear it's just like, it's like a mist, a misty. Good energy boost, needed. All right, we're gonna get into the standard personal. Right now, standard personals are on sale. They will be on sale until the end of the year. Also, full moon readings are on sale. If you're interested in that, make sure you check the description bar down below. I also have one-on-one phone calls on sale, and I have 333 readings on sale. Okay, so, I opened up the deck and we have miracles. Some hidden miracles are coming to light. That means you're ready to receive. You're ready to see the miracle. You're ready for it. Miracles are always here. It's just, are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Set some boundaries. Okay, behind this thing coming to light, it's a boundary that needs to be set. Where do you feel like you may need to set a boundary in order for you to see your miracles? Some of you guys, the gag is the boundary needs to be set with you, yourself. In what ways could you be crossing your own lines? There's also some new creations that's coming in that's going to bring miracles in your life. So if you feel the energy to create, you feel the energy to do something, do it. Right now is a very, very magical time. Let's see what's coming through in the Priestess of Light Oracle. For Libra, thank you. Please only take what resonates, leave what does not. If you find something here that resonates, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate you. Something wanted me to, but I don't even do that. Oh, somebody got feminine wisdom to attract the masculine. Oh, and this twin flames, use your feminine wisdom. What is your feminine wisdom telling you to say, do? Get back into your feminine wisdom. That's how you could attract this. It brings this masculine right to you. It's electric, magnetic power. It almost like lures the masculine right into you. Sensuality, feminine wisdom, passion. How can you use your inner feminine wisdom? Call on your feminine ancestors if you need help to bring in this feminine wisdom, to bring this masculine. There's a message that's coming to you too. But this is your soul partner. This brings an eternal connection. This connection has a lot to do with you tapping into your femininity, your divine feminine energy. Let the Empress handle this. The Empress know what to do. The Empress like, I got it, but you keep on calling on the divine masculine for it. And the divine masculine can't do what I do. Okay? You say the divine masculine is good and all, but the divine masculine can't do what I do. So, somebody needs to get into their feminine energy. This is a divine feminine. You can't bring your masculine here. Your masculine already got a job. You overworking the masculine now. Now the masculine going to get toxic. And the feminine is going to feel underappreciated. And she going to get toxic. And then the child is going to mess everything up. Okay? The portal is open. The portal is open. An infinite mind awakening in consciousness. You should feel spiritual. You should feel special. You should feel witchy, if you like that term. But you should feel like special, favored type of energy. That is how you should feel. Let me get my pen. Okay. We have opening heart and telepathy. Deep connections, water blessings, transmission, perception, and communication. This is you opening up your heart to communicate with the person on a deeper level. For some of you guys, you could be waiting for your person, since we have twin flame energy, you waiting for your person to call you and y'all talk like through mouths, using language, talking. But there's a way that you can connect with your person and speak with them without even hearing from them, it's a way that you talk on a telepathic level. And you would have to open up your heart, which means you know how to do this. You could have closed it off. There's a deeper way that you connect with the person. And when you connect deeply with this person, you go right into touching something new and planning something new. There's a new seed that comes in out of this. Why? Because this is a new opening. This is a new vessel. This is a new cycle. This is you using some type of new tools. And in using this new tools, you do have sensuality and divine masculine. Your sensuality lures. It's like you become irresistible. It's this irresistible feeling. So there's something that's supposed to get you back. This is for the divine feminine. This can also be masculine. Flip it if you need to. There's something that's supposed to get you back to your natural divine feminine energy or your natural divine masculine energy. And this is the soul connection. From here on out, you'll stay in this energy. But this is that soul connection. That's the deeper energy that's the deeper reason for this person in your life. It's not just because they look good or because they make you feel good or because they help you open up your heart. They help you open up your heart on a whole different level. They help you tap into your feminine wisdom. They help you become a little bit softer. They help you get into they help you like expressing your passion. They help you with a lot of different things. And it attracts. It's magnetic energy. We have this twin flame energy. It's the eternal connection, never parting, never letting go. There's a person you're supposed to be with forever, and you've been with them forever. This is just another meeting in your lifetimes. Could be under different circumstances. This time, you have to deal with different things from this person, but you'll master it. You do have the strength behind you. Also, this sensuality, this feminine wisdom needs to know that it's protected. There's strength in your femininity. I feel like in this day and age, of being a person who kind of grew up a bit softer, who got talked about having soft feelings and a crybaby and, oh, you're so sensitive and blah, 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 blah. Now we get to this age and everybody want to be a seer. Everybody want to have an intuition, but you got to be sensitive to do that. But that's a different conversation. But being picked on from that energy, it's like it's not appreciated. Feminine wisdom, sensitivity, deeply sensitive individuals, empathics are not appreciated as much as other aggression. When you start to grow, you realize that masculine energy is a bit more appreciated and accepted because it's a little bit more aggressive. It's not sensitive. It's not in the feelings. It's not deep. It doesn't get you to think or feel or open your heart up. You know, not saying that they don't have that energy, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. There's a need for you to understand that your feminine wisdom is protected. That is the reason why this lion is behind the Empress. It's a spiritual lion. But every Empress needs to feel that lion behind them. They need to feel the strength in their femininity, the strength in their vulnerability, the strength in their love, in the way that they love, in the way that they express themselves. The Empress needs to feel that in order to be comfortable enough to let it out. Now, in this day and age, we think it has to do with the person. A lot of people say, I need to have a man to make me feel like a woman. No, you don't. You need to understand that you have that protection, that inner protection within that's going to make you feel soft, where you're not thinking that your softness is weakness. Your masculine energy needs to understand that it protects you at all stages, where you can go out and be your feminine soft self in certain settings. And if you're mostly feminine, that's good. Some people, they may not be a lot feminine. They may be mostly masculine, or you may be very, very balanced, where you can interchange in the two. So whatever it is, your natural makeup here, you need to understand that you are safe and you're protected to express that. All you're doing here is expressing. That's it. We're just expressing ourselves here. But there's a need for the feminine to understand that she's protected. The lion is not behind her for decoration. The lion is there for symbolic reasoning of strength, the backing that you have, the strength. There's actually strength and wisdom in your femininity, in your vulnerability, in the way you love, in the feminine, the divine feminine energy. Just because people say that it's weak, just because men, it's muscles over here and it's all sensual over here, doesn't mean that it's weak. It's still very, very strong. Okay? So I feel like that's just a lot of people, a lot of just, and I know I've struggled with that, of understanding that my feminine energy is strength instead of weakness, after I've been told that my whole life, like, you got to toughen up, or you got to do this, or you got to, like, now you get to the energy where it's like, express yourself. It's like, oh my goodness, like, what do you want me to do? Express it or hide it? You want me to be strong, be vulnerable, be hard? Like, what do you want me to do? So I feel like it's just a natural put-in. Like, we're going through this, we are going through this energy where we're opening up our hearts to a different level, where we're able to plant different things. And in this energy, you let the feminine do, this is her garden. So for some of you guys, you've been in the garden and you haven't even been in the Empress, that's her garden. The Empress knows how to tend to the garden. So it's like now you get the hands of an expert. Like this is your expert here. The feminine wisdom for whatever you're doing with this twin flame connection, whatever you're doing with this deep connection with the water, the emotions, your feelings. This is the feminine territory. Let her run her territory. Like, everybody have their different powers, the different things that they are like advanced in. This is her strength. So let her be strong here, instead of, you thinking that it's weak. So you allow the masculine to show up and he don't know what the hell he's doing, because this is not his ministry. Okay. This is not his, this is not where he operates at. And it's like, I'm going to try to do it. And then you got the masculine feeling like that they're not measuring up, but you got the masculine in a place that that's not where he's supposed to be. So I feel like there's balance, Kundalini energy. So you may start feeling very, very frisky, very sensual. Sacral chakra may be like charged up. Okay. So that's that Kundalini energy. And it's very, very powerful for manifestations. Also sex manifestations and masturbation manifestations and all of that good energy that, yeah. Children too. So be mindful. We do have friendship and we have calm in the waters. There's a friendship or there's a connection here that's going to reach a peaceful resolve. And this may have something to do with like a family. This may have something to do with, it takes a lot of courage for you to actually resolve something peaceful with a person. Everything could be wanting this relationship or this bond to kind of like blow up, but you're able to calm the waters peacefully. And I feel like it's because you're calm. This has a lot to do with just your energy. Also, this has a lot to do with your healing. We got the strength card here, the courage card here, fierceness, family, strength. You're protected. You feel protected. You feel like this has a lot to do with feminine energy. You see how it bounces off, how this kind of like just, it's like a domino effect. Once you start feeling strong in your femininity, you start feeling strong everywhere else. Once you start feeling strong in your vulnerability, you start feeling strong everywhere else. You start doing things that you didn't think that you can do. Like I said, let the Empress run her garden. It's like, don't you touch my pot, okay? That's, how when grandma say that, like grandma be like, I got this over here. Or you cooking in the kitchen, like, don't you touch my pot. That's how the Empress is like, I got it over here. And the Empress has it. Okay, we have grateful joy, grateful optimism, sacred purpose, joyful views of the future. It brings in this sacred purpose, ancestral legacy, being in gratitude, being grateful, being optimistic about the future, having these joyous views of the future. And because you have this telepathy, there is a future you that is talking to you. Sometimes our future selves come in, and I had this meditation, and it kind of wowed me, that made me understand that time is only linear. I've been talking to my inner child when I was a child from this space that I'm in now. And now my future self is talking to me from this space at right now at this time. So when I get to that future place, I'm probably going to get that same vision again, or that same thing that I told myself, or that same thing. And it's crazy. I had no idea about this whole spiritual type of whatever. I just like to sit in silence a lot, and that was just meditating. So time is only linear. And it's like time doesn't really even exist. You can go and talk to your future self right now. You can go and talk to your inner child right now. And it happened. I don't think I'm making sense to somebody, but it happened. Like if I get into deep meditation and I channel my inner child, I bring that energy to the forefront, I'm probably channeling up a past time that I was talking to my inner child. My inner child takes that wisdom, which changes me like a butterfly effect, as if it happened because it did happen, because I say it did happen. And I seen it happen. But because it happens and I have the wand. So you can actually change your life if you know how to heal yourself through like meditation and things like that. You can speak to yourself. But this is you speaking to your future self here. And this brings a lot of creation, expansion, network. This is you building this is the empire. So right now, grateful optimism, grateful views of the future. Remember I did that reading before and I was like, finally we get to go in fantasy land. And we get to fantasize about the future, and it's actually wisdom. This is still happening. The portal is still open. This thing is still happening. It's still, you go into, you having joyous views. Like, how do you want your future to be? And that is how your future is. That future self is channeling down to you and telling you exactly what it is for you to do. You have a sacred purpose. You'll be in places for sacred times. Like I'm also thinking like right now, this is a very sacred time in my life, just personally. I've never been here personally before. And I feel like that right now, this is sacred. And right now I need to kind of like listen, take heed, enjoy, fully be present here in this energy. I'm here for a reason. Like there's something that is happening. Like right now I'm going through this cycle for a reason. And there's a reason why. If I've never experienced this before in my life, there's a reason why I'm experiencing something right now. And I want to be fully present in it and fully find the blessings in this moment and not let one single flower pass me by. I want to smell all the roses. But this is this energy of you being optimistic. This is just you having the visions of your future. I don't know if you daydream a lot. If you're a daydreamer and you think about the future time and you're like, oh, that'll be nice. Or it feels so real. Keep doing that. Whatever it is, keep on doing that. That is actually your higher self. You're going to see your higher self start telling you things to do. Or you may get up and watch certain things. And sometimes you don't really even have to do much, okay? We have like a lot of things. The whole universe is conjuring. The whole universe is like in your favor. Like they're working it's doing so much things that you probably won't even be able to imagine. Not in this lifetime. You won't be able to kind of like grasp what the universe is doing for you. But the universe is doing so much in order for you to go on this sacred purpose, because the universe needs you to go on this sacred purpose. This is a part of your ancestral legacy. There's some type of gifts or something, or joy or abundance that's a part of this is your inheritance. And we do have, this is a part of this empire. So I'm getting like something that's being passed down to you. Okay. We do have healing the heart and clarity. Self-love gives you the power to release an illusion. Healing the heart is the power of self-love. And the power of self-love, it gets you to release the illusion and you go right into this creative energy. So self-love is going to bring on this boost of creative energy. We also have go with the flow and the guide. Let go, cleansing, and receiving. But this is just you going flow. Like I said, there's nothing that you really have to do. You're going to flow right into the illuminated path. Because right now you are being guided by angelic assistance. Now, what is the angelic assistance? What do I see here? I see there's a friend. There is a twin flame. Not only is there a twin flame, but there's this lion that shows up. Tiger, lion, whatever you want to call it. Shows up a couple of times here. There's also a wolf. There's also an eagle that is here. There's also a creation that you do. And there's also these visions that you do have. This is all the ways that the angel is assisting you. Again, remember that the tiger and the lion represents you feeling protected. So that you feeling protected or you feeling strong in your vulnerability, that's angelic. Okay. The wolf is here for this telepathic energy that happens to do with you opening up your heart. So you opening up your heart, that is angelic assistance. You also meeting and connecting with this twin flame confirmation. That is angelic assistance. Okay. Also, this eagle energy, which is you releasing illusion. This is you getting some type of clarity, which will be the eagle is from a bird's eye view. Don't make it complicated, y'all, because it's not. The eagle is from the bird's eye view. So you being able to see a situation, especially a situation that you were zoomed in on one specific detail and now you're able to see a huge picture, that is angelic assistance. I feel like a lot of times we kind of like, we don't know where the angel is and we're trying to find the angel. The angel like, I've been here. We've been doing things, great things. Also, the creations. What type of music are you listening to? What type of movies you want to watch right now? What do you want to create? How are you dancing? How are you wearing your hair now? What type of lip color? What do you want to smell like? All of these things are like muses for you. Whatever muse that you have to create, that is an angel, angelic assistance, pushing you down the path in the best way for you. This is going to be different for every single soul because every soul has different needs. So it's like something's going to be different from everybody, but in order for you to understand where it's coming from or understand that once you have these feelings to kind of like lean more into these things, you want to lean into these things because your angels are just literally going to catch you and pull you along this path. So we have a lot of people. Also this friend here, this person that you are being geared to forgive, angelic assistance all the way. And we do have a wolf that's coming up on this path. For some of you guys, it's telepathy here, this path. It's not someone's not going to say, hey, Libra, I need you to go down 29th. Or no, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be that simple. But you got to get into tuning into your heart and into your intuition. I want to clarify this with the Pope. I was like, I want to read all day. Reading's been getting deep at the end of the year. I see 111. Tell me more about opening heart, deep connections, water blessings. The Empress. We talked about the Empress here. Look, I told you I was speaking up the Empress, bringing the Empress up. This is my garden. I got it. Empress know how to water. The Empress know how to water from her saucer. The Empress know how to water from her overflow. The Empress knows how to fill her cup. I got this. Empress knows how to heal. I know how to heal my heart. The way the Empress heals her heart is with loving again. The way that the masculine heals is with shutting off his heart. Or cutting, like closing that door and going in. The way that the Empress heals, I gotta love some more. I gotta put some more love out there. This may sound so weird for some people, but that is how you tap into it. It's an infinite source. The Empress would believe that the way that I heal is to pour more love. It's an infinite source. I don't want to keep saying masculine because I keep on doing the opposite. But the opposite of this would be a person who doesn't understand that they come from an infinite source and feel like I got to close this off because I ran out. The Empress knows it's no running out. I don't run out of this. I'm made in this. This is all I have. This is all we have. This is all there is. I can't run out of love. Can't run out of this stuff. And you can't be hurt when you give your love. Like, you could be like disappointed and things like that, but it's not your love is never to blame for anything. So the Empress is like, let me do what I do best here. The Empress is here to open you up. So you could be feeling very, very empressy, okay? We got this telepathy. Oh, yeah. For some of you guys, this Empress is also your future self. This is how the future you loves. It's like, could I drive now? This is the future you. This is joy and contentment. The moment that you become content with your feminine energy. This is about feminine energy. I'm sorry, masculines. Flip the energy if you need to, but this is a feminine message, okay? Confirmation from the little kid. The little kid just said, yeah! I love hearing little kids play outside. But this is a feminine message. The more that you're able to get in tune or be joyful with where you are, with who you are, with what you have, with the love and everything that it is that you have, you're able to open it up your heart. You're able to plant a new seed, and this is a seed of luxury. You're also tapping into this energy of luxury, of financial independence, financial security too. We got the 5 of Swords. You are able to plant something new. This is what you've been planning. Oh my God. Confirmation. They are cracking me up. I said, this is what you've been planning. The little kid said, oh my God. Yes, because it's the 5 of Swords. And you've been planting this. You get to get out of this simulation of being around people who have questionable intentions. So I feel like you questioning your intentions, it attracts you to other people who are questioning your intentions. Either way, whatever that 5 of Swords energy, it's nasty, it's not loving, it's not something, it's violent energy, it's people who lack integrity. It's just being around the wrong people. You're able to plant something new. You're able to get something new. Plant a new seed, you get new what? Fruit. This fruit that you've been having, haven't been working out. And it makes it seem like, because they got swords, it's like, let me bring my masculine out to handle this. But the Empress is like, I know how to, I got this. I got this energy. Watch me come out on top. I'm getting that. Watch me come out on top. Watch what I do with this energy. Tell me more about this sensuality. Don't be afraid of the Empress. Don't be afraid of the divine feminine. Please, please no. Please no. You're secure. Sensuality, you're secure, you're safe. For some of you guys, the affirmation needs to be, I am safe, I am loved. Constant reassurance. If I could look into your birth chart, I could see what's in your 4th house. I could see what type of upbringing you had. It could have possibly been a place where you didn't feel safe. You could have moved around. You could have had a lot of arguments. You probably didn't have enough. It's just a place where you didn't feel safe. Also, this could be someone who didn't feel safe enough in their feelings, or they didn't have a safe space to express their feelings. Overcritical parents, judgmental parents. It could be abusive parents. Could be absent parents, where you didn't have that safe space for you to express your emotions. Somebody felt safe everywhere else except for in their emotions. But now it's kind of getting you out of that energy so you can feel safe in your emotions. And the moment that you feel safe with how it is that you feel, what it is that you're feeling within, this masculine energy draws right to you. Something just draws right to you. And I'm getting like, I can't find that nowhere. Some of you guys been thinking like, okay, so what is this masculine looking for? That. A true empress. That feels strong in their vulnerabilities. That know how to go into their feminine energy. That type of energy. And so I'm willing to get like, pay whatever I need for it. Some of you guys, this security, all you have to do is just be this soft feminine self, your soft feminine self. If this is a masculine, all you would have to be is your strong masculine self, and that feminine just falls right into you type of energy. But it's just it's this energy of you being somebody like, I need that. It's a need. You got the four of Pentacles. I need that. How much do I have to buy for this? Also, you're being able, like, you're picked out of the crowd. Like, it's this chosen energy. You stand out. This twin flame, you've always stood out for lifetimes. You've always stood out in a bunch. You stick out like a sore thumb. We got the Four of Cups here. Your soul's partner, or this internal connection, is right there. It's right here. Look at this love energy. Love energy. The light is already in that tunnel, or this soul partner, or whatever. This eternal connection is already. Some of you guys already met your soul partner. You already met your soulmate. Tell me more about this friendship, support, fun, unity, play. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it takes some type of peaceful resolution. It's big of you to do. This is because you get into your feminine energy and you're not fighting fire with fire. They're throwing water on it. Also, you may get better dreams. For some of you guys, it's almost literally like some conflicts, drama could be haunting you. Like literally haunting you. Also, I'm getting like you're ready for peace. This could be forgiveness because the drama's not serving you. This fighting energy is not serving you. You don't want to fight. Yeah. You're moving forward. You're moving on. You can be closing the door to a person, but it's going to be very, very peaceful. You can also be in the energy where you're just forgiving someone. But this is this energy of you leveling up. We have the Ace of Swords. The fight is over, or the end of confusion. It takes a lot of courage and strength to do that. This could be happening. We got this full moon energy. The moon is full right now. So we got this. This takes some hidden strength and hidden courage to do. That's how the feminine gets down. The masculine wants to be validated, and it's like the sun. I'm out there. It's in your face. Feminine moves subtle. Feminine energy is beneath the surface type of energy. And that's that hidden courage that it takes. And it's almost like you're silently smiling to yourself, like I ended the whole cycle. It's almost given like you don't need some type of prop, so you don't need this energy. You got peace within. It's something that's happening on the inside of you, and this takes a lot of courage. So to whoever said that your feminine energy was not strong or wasn't courageous, like They got it wrong. Tell me more about this joyful optimism. You're being chosen to view certain types of scenes from the future. It's because also this is healing you, but it's because it's time for you to get there quickly. Like your future self wants you to get somewhere faster. So your future self is like, the point is to get you there as quick as possible. But I feel like we slow the chariot down with our own doubt, with our own way. When we try to put matters into our own hands, that's when it's like, okay. Because the whole world is telling you, you got to do this, you got to do this. It's up to you, it's up to you, it's up to you. But Spirit is telling you, Spirit is telling you something completely different than the world is saying. Like completely different. And you have to get into that energy of balance. You have to get into that energy of harmony, being able to harmonize with the worlds. Because it's a lot of different worlds. I don't even think it's just 2 worlds. And it damn sure ain't just one. But it's a lot of different worlds that we have to harmonize with. And right now, your higher self is choosing you to go somewhere quicker. Why? Are you listening now? Your heart's open now. Now I can get through to them. To get somewhere quicker. To quicken this up. Get to your empire quicker. Wouldn't you like to be at your empire quicker? Wouldn't you like to have your empire like built, ready, strong, as soon as possible? If you can get to your manifestations and things, wouldn't you like to get there quicker than later? If you're ready, if your heart is open, if you knew you were protected, if you knew you would be supported, wouldn't you love to be there quicker, sooner than later? We have the Lover's energy. There's the sacred. So you're with your person. You are ready. Wow. Somebody is ready for your empire because you're with your soulmate. And together, you have this soulmate, this soul energy. But the soulmate got to soften you up. Almost like crack you open. But this seems a little bit more subtle because crack you open is crazy work, okay? This is crazy work. Be welcoming. There's need for you to be welcoming of this awakening. And you're about to go into a life of luxury fast. And there's a need for you to just welcome it in. And welcome this communication that you're getting from your future self. We have this Hierophant energy. That could possibly be like a marriage or something that's happening here. But this is your ancestral legacy. This is your eternal flame. This has a lot to do with your soulmate that came up here. This masculine, feminine energy. Soulmate, if you're masculine, you're here to soften up a feminine. Maybe when you first met this feminine, they wasn't as soft as you just felt in your heart that they were. Or maybe if you met this masculine probably wasn't in their masculine as much as you just knew in your heart that they were. Feel like I did a love reading about this too. I'm not sure if I put it up. I might put it up. But I did a love reading and it was basically like you're in transition. You meet your person as you're in transition. Why? This is unconditional love. There's a person who doesn't need to be all the way ready for you. And you don't got to be all the way ready or all the way finished or all the way perfect for them. Perfection doesn't exist. You already are that. With your flaws, perfectly, imperfectly perfect. So there's someone that you meet in transition. Why? You need to, there's a reason why, like, you need to see a person when they first start, because what they are about to blossom into is going to show you why you need to trust your intuition. Why things like love at first sight or like you get butterflies, is why those things exist. Okay? Why you must follow your intuition. Everybody in your life could be like, girl, you crazy as hell. That person is, that is not it. They probably don't see it for you. It's not for them to see. Your vision is in your belly. Everybody has a vision in their belly. You can't see what's in my belly. You don't know what I'm feeling. You don't know what I'm going through, things like that. So that's why I always say if it resonates, it's cool. If not, leave it here for somebody else that it resonates with. But for some of you guys, this person, this soulmate energy, it leads you to this expansion. Some of you guys are supposed to get some type of inheritance or something. Like this is a family. This is it. We did it again. Okay? I need you to get there quicker. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Something's coming quick anyway. But wish fulfillment comes quick. There's a need for you to lock in with this person. All right. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. There's a gift that's being given to you. A gift of expanding. In this empire, how big of an empire that you built with a significant other, because this is angelic assistance helping you. How big of a person or how big of an empire is going to scare you. This is how big the empire you're building with your soulmate is. It's scary. It makes you think, could I trust this person? Could I do this? It's so big that you get to thinking like, wait a minute, this is the type of power, money, the type of influence that people, they start to get crazy over. Let me go back. But don't go back, okay? Don't go back. Keep it forward. Keep it forward. There's loyalty. There's teamwork. There's this energy there. You have to keep it forward. You have to keep that Empress energy. Just remember, the Empress is in her garden. This is her garden. This is my garden. I know the trees here. I know the birds by name. Okay? I know everything by name here. I'm used to this. This is my garden. I have nothing to be afraid of. It's given like you have nothing to fear. This is your garden. This is yours. I know everything by name here. I've planted all of these trees. I planted every flower. I fed all the birds. I fed the lions, the squirrels, whatever. I fed all. Everything comes from me. I give life to all. For some of you guys, it's nothing for you to be upset or afraid about. But it's going to be memories of this Five of Swords that you left behind you. But memories of that come up, of the people from the past that makes you feel like you have to harden. But you open yourself up. Stay open. Stay open. Okay, tell me more about healing the heart with the power of self-love. Yeah, this self-love keeps you open. Keep on loving yourself. Keep on loving yourself. Keep on loving yourself. Keep on doing the things you need to do. Keep on creating. All right, so there's something that you like to do that's a self-love practice, which is easy, right? It's like Spirit is making it so easy for you, okay? It's something that you really like to do. It's self-care, it's self-love, and you really love to do it. So just do more of that. And you feel good too. And you love to do it. It's like a killing two birds with one stone. All right. So we do have the Two of Pentacles here. This is balanced thinking. So the more you create in this season, the more you create right now is going to give you balanced thinking. Also, you move to justice pretty quickly with this energy. I feel like there's a need for you to stay creative. With the Queen of Wands, who is the creative queen? Stay with your creations. Also, there's a need. You can turn a lot of things into creations. You can create just about anything. You can use the people who are trying to come up against you. You can use this drama. You can use it. You can create anything. There's a need for you to create something. It's the things that could be your muse. All right. So this is an awakening here. Like I said, these creations are awakening you. So this self-love is coming out, being easier for us. This has a lot to do with your creations. This is awakening you. This is a newfound light that's coming within you. You may get into, I don't know why I'm getting like the end or the middle of next year, where you may just find yourself, there's a new creation or something new that you didn't know that you're going to do, and you're going to capitalize off of it, and you may become, you might start to get known from it. Not a prophecy. At the end of the reading. That's for the people who stayed here. Okay. Some of you guys may be getting, there's something new that you dabble into that you're really, really good at. And you may use pain. You may use pain. You may want to draw your pain. You may want to be like, I want to see what my pain look like. Let me design a purse in my pain, in the color of my pain. I want to see what that looks like. I want to make it beautiful. If I were to make my pain beautiful, what would it look like? If I were to make my pain into a nice fragrance, what would it smell like? If I were to make my pain into an oil, what would it feel like? What would it make you feel like? If I were to make my pain into a centerpiece, what does that look like? If I could make my pain beautiful, how would I draw it? How would I create it? In a shoe, clothing, a purse, a song, a poem, a picture. What would that be? Tell me more about go with the flow. Ooh, something moving faster. Go with it. When you say go with the flow, you think it's go. You think you're just flowing. It's like shit. Things are speeding up. It's happening fast now. Something's happening so fast. Yeah, you got the chariot. Something happens within 7 days, really fast. Go with the flow now. It's speeding up. Got the 3 of Wands here. Go with the flow. You've made it. Ships are here. Ships are in. Something is like, God damn, that happened fast. Yeah, you bet it happened fast as hell. All right, we got the High Priestess. You are part of the angel. You are your own angelic assistance too. I know that's right. With the Temperance energy, but this High Priestess energy is you honoring your intuition. The illuminated path is going to illuminate in your belly, not through your eyes. It's not going to be like, this looks like where I'm going to go. It's going to be like, this feels like where I'm meant to be. It feels like I'm supposed to be here. Whether it's good or bad, it just feels like I'm supposed to be here for something. That's what that's going to be. That's how the path is going to be for you. I only want to say look like, but that's what the path is going to feel like. Because you just got to go with the flow. Go with your gut feeling. And something's telling you to move quick, move fast. Something's speeding up for you. Something could be coming out of the blue. And maybe you need some quick action. And it's like, I feel like I need to do this. I feel like I must do this. I feel like I got to change this up. I feel like I got to. And everybody might be like, no, that's cool. But you feel like you have to do something. So I feel like this is just going off of your own inner. And this angelic assistance, we got a Scorpio, we got a Libra here, love and support. We also, the King of Cups does represent that God energy. You got love and support from the universe, love and support from some loved ones that haven't been here, that's gone to another realm. You got three angels around you daily. 3 angels around you helping you make up your mind. Yeah, it's like your angels know you're gonna do this. So they're like, we got to get on the money. There's 3 angels surrounding you that makes you move quick. Okay, we got a Pisces too. Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Aries. Could be anybody, but that's what I'm getting. All right. But these people are going to get you to move. Also, a lot of meditation is going to help you a lot. All right. So I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.